So, Sarah and the hunter have laid down the tough love, told everybody to get their act together. Let's see what they all have to say about it.
Hey, I don't know if I agree with everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter tagging along. I get it, we're in this together, but it's good to know that's how you see it.
Nope.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
Why would it be weird?
Huh. Good point. All right. Let's not make it weird.
Not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now? Feels good to me.
Every meeting should be like this one.
I had not predicted this.
Really?
No, Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time. Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion.
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
You really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started.
You certainly know how to speak your mind.
You agreed with me?
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell. Figure I'll be there when you do.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past why they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I guess I can follow you. For now.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
Okay. I think that's it. I think we're done. We talked to everybody.
Hey, Hunter.
Now,
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well, you're here now.
okay. Who wants to talk?
Loved what you did.
Can you picture her if I hadn't?
You know what? We can. No, those probably haven't respawned. Somebody on the map has a little exclamation point.
Known to the world, and the only thing I truly feared was disappointing her.
If you did, I never knew it. And I'll bet neither did she.
I sincerely hope I won't need to repeat myself after tonight.
All right, who has the exclamation point? I don't see it. Oh well, maybe it's just a weird glitch. I think we just go to bed. Okay. Got plenty of things to do now, and Carol wants to talk. Let's see what that's about. You didn't need to get me a gift, Hunter, but I do appreciate. I could use a spotter. Meet me in the yard? All right, this is about the haven we did with her. I gave her that book.
You wanted to speak, Carol?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks.
Thanks for what?
for surprising me with your unexpected friendship. I did not see that coming. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of peeps I can call friends. Not close ones, at least.
I do not believe it. You are like the popular girl in one of Nico's high school movies.
You're not referring to one of those mean girl characters, are you? Because I know I can spar with the best of them, but I try to give everyone around me a fair shake.
No, no. You are like that high school vampire slayer who has a group of friends who look out for her, even though she cannot exactly see how loved and admired she is by all.
I'm glad you're here, Hunter. I feel like you get just how heavy all that extra baggage can be when it comes to having crazy freaking superpowers.
Yeah, okay. Steal Peter's line. Ooh, a little help for Blade, a little wingman action. What would she choose to say in this moment? She's saying she's glad that we're friends because we can understand the burden of all of that power. And from her perspective, I think this makes sense and this makes sense. This is like asking for praise. You still like me even though of this, and this is the wingman option. I'm not sure bringing this up in this moment is the right choice. That's a separate thing. I think we're ready to share the burden.
It is a weight you should not have to carry alone, Carol.
Hey, you can carry my bags anytime. You're one of the only people here who has the strength to handle them. Anyway, I should let you get back to whatever cool thing you were doing before I dragged you out here to get all gushy.
Anytime, Carol.
Okay, friendship's working. Things are getting better. Gain counter. Captain Marvel combo modifier. Captain Marvel and her combo partner gain counter when they do the heroic combo. Pretty cool. All right, let's head down to the forge. We get our 2-item research completed, and we got a bunch of stuff to study.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Okay, like that. Let us study the artifacts we got.
My undivided attention. In this reality, anyway. I've crossed paths with this artifact once before. It didn't end well.
Essences and a blueprint and an epic artifact. We haven't been going back to the. We have to go back to the altar and drop more artifacts in there for the gods to bless. And remember to do that at night. All right, unlocked a new research level. Let's see what we got. Science fair. Craft rare quality combat items. Could be good. War room schematic. Hero ops gain bonus hero requirements and rewards. Okay. Improve rewards from salvaging abilities. We don't do that a lot. Let's see, what else do we have? Item. Challenges. Nanotech Weave is nice. Oh, we can do this suit now, because we got up to level 2. We get a new passive. All right. Ms. Minoru shared a most interesting idea, an enchanted suit, combining arcane relics from each of the original Midnight Suns. Quite the touching gesture, actually. Of course, it won't be complete without some ballistic padding from Tony and a few defensive wards from me. Get that going.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes I even impress myself.
Chain 2, full combo, gain 1 strengthened. Like that. Give Hunter cards in the hand critical. All Hunter cards are critical when drawn for 2 turns. Wow. Okay. Modded Witchfire. Damage a random enemy on KO, recast Witchfire. So this is just a huge damage upgrade. That's also really nice for her. And we can upgrade it further by combining them. And then Curse. This is the same card we already have, but on a KO, gain 23 block. So I think we'll take this. And probably this, although we have so many cards for her and we have nothing for Logan. Maybe we'll... That's really cool, though. Critical is nice. Was that 50% damage buff? And it's a skill, so it generates... What would we put it in place of, though?
Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close.
Heal. Mindbender, maybe? That's really nice. But it's not a quick card, so we wouldn't use it first. It's, what is it, 54 damage? And gain a strengthened? It's really good. Yeah, I think we'll take Wrath and swap that out for our Mindbender.
Until next time.
So yeah, let's edit the deck, take out Mindbender, and put in Wrath. Where are you, Wrath? There, okay. And then for Nico, we will take out one of these. Which storm for which fire? I thought we had another one of these somewhere. Oh, we do. So yeah, we'll take this out and put the modded one in, and then we can upgrade it. 3 recasts, very nice. Yeah, okay. Okay, that takes care of the forge. And that's everything for this morning, unless we want to do a haven with somebody. Which I think we'll hold off on for now. So let's head up to the yard. Actually, let's check our story mission first. Oh, and Peter needs some help.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
I'm seeing a lot of gear being upgraded around here. I feel like I'm next in line. Upgrade a Peter Parker ability, friendship, and an epic hunter ability. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
So what we can do here, look at his deck. Web throw, spider sense, special delivery, and whip. We can't upgrade whip. We don't have another special delivery. We don't have another web throw. We already have spider sense plus. So what we can do is we can craft a quick kick and make it quick kick plus. Or maybe we could craft opportunist. I'm not sure about that one. What other skills do we have? Spider sense plus, special delivery, whip, web throw, web slinger. What is the upgrade here? Ooh, if we have if we have a purple blueprint, we'll make this. Otherwise, we'll make another quick pick, I guess. Ability crafting.
Got any blueprints for us? All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it.
Yeah, we can make another one of these.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then?
This forge fire is something special. Later.
Okay. Now, who's on the story mission? All right, so it's Iron Man and the Hunter, and we'll probably take Ileana with us, too. Let's chat with Sarah, since she has something to say.
Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
Sounds like a cutscene. Let's do the yard first. So we're taking Iron Man and Ileana. Let's upgrade Peter's card.
Practice makes perfect.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Okay, vaulting deals increased damage. Very nice. Daily sparring. Iron Man? Yeah, she already has one. We'll train with Tony.
I can show you a couple of things.
He gets plus 10 fortitude. Like that.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
We should talk to Peter.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
So we get call to arms, double all heroism gains for 2 turns. Okay. Could be good. We do sometimes run into problems with heroism, but I don't know what I would... Where would I put that? Call to arms. Double heroism gains for 2 turns. This is a skill. So we'd have to give up Dark Heal plus, which is pretty good, or Wrath. All cards critical, or double heroism. You know what? These are both good. This is damage. This lets us generate more heroism, but it does cost a card play, which I don't like to do. So we'll leave this out for now. And let's go see what Sarah wants.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
I guess he seems like a good guy. Well, he seems... She's told us he's rough around the edges, and we've seen that. But actually, in what he's been saying to us in the conversations we've had, he's actually been kind of chatty and friendly. So yeah.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Always thought his claws were his best feature. They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved our lives. It must have been, what, 1985? 84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
Okay. This is a joke character. Straight to the point. Or empathize. I guess if Sarah got attacked, her first instinct would be what instigated it. I don't know that they would have been terrified. They were strong witches themselves.
What did you do to provoke their ire?
Oh, I see. You think I did something wrong. But it wasn't me they were upset with. It was Agatha. See, the Salem Seven were her grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans, and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
Okay. Kind of a weird time to insist on telling us this story. I guess she just wants us to know that Logan's a friend. And even if she'd been captured, she definitely would have saved her.
If it came down to it, I'm sure you would have prevented Agatha from being taken.
I'm not so sure about that. 7 witches are a lot to fend off. I would have been outnumbered, just like I am now. Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics, I do trust you, you know, even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground. Who would have thought?
All right.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Let's go on a mission.
Was running a search for our new pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Equo ne credite tucri.
Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. there's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony, did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy?
Well, I'll give you 2 guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
Okay. So, in terms of this story mission, let's see what we're going to bring. Gain heroism for free is nice. Cure, we have Dark Cure. Healing Salve, we have that. Marked to a random enemy targeting a hero. This is amazing, but we're going to hold on to it. I don't think we particularly need Taunt at the moment. So we'll take the Healing Salve. And we've been messing around with their decks, but let's just double check. Tony's. He has nothing else. And we've already looked at those 2, so I think we're good.
Gotta admit, I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
If I get a clear shot, I'm going to knock Banner straight into limbo so far he's never coming back.
Find out what Banner is searching for in the Stark files, then get back here.
We got this, Sarah. I know how to handle Bruce.
He's fallen under Lilith's power. He's no longer the same man you knew.
Yeah, he's a little more exciting now.
Stark, wait! We don't know what he's planning!
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry, this time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the Creepy Crew? If anyone could fight her off, I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of truth.
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data, and then kick your evil ass.
You misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Okay. Hack data terminal. Objective. Redraw to double resources and increase heroism cost by 2. Protect the Hydra server and hack all the terminals. Defeat enemies before they can damage or destroy the server. Use the hack data card to retrieve data and resources from the terminals. Hacking the last terminal will end the mission. Okay, so protect the server, hack the terminals. Double resources and increase heroism costs. So if we can save up heroism costs, we can get more out of this somehow, I guess.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time. Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Okay. What is going on right now? Enemies that display this indicator will attack the server. Okay, defeat or control these enemies. Fine. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We have an explosive and a minion that it could kill. We've got another minion over here. Throw this. We've got a slide. How much does this do? 40? Not that much. This card could be good if we can get our hands on it. We've got Hydra Mystic. Officer. Another minion, another Mystic. So not a huge amount of environmental stuff at the moment. I don't see anything hanging from above. So we got limited options here. Let's see. So minion. All right. Got a good start. We've got 9 block, 12 block, 26 block. Ileana's a little light on hit points. Let's see what we've got in terms of quick. So we can redraw this to add knockback. Who would we use this on? We can knock him back. That's probably too far. We could knock him back into that minion to start working on the officer. Let's see, what else? Maybe move and... Let's see. Well, let's hang on to our move for now. I think we will redraw this. It's good to use a redraw for something. Right? And then we will knock him into him. That gets us a KO and refunds the card play. Moves Tony.
Here we go. Someone get me out of here!
Okay. Good
Leave
start.
some for the rest of us.
Now then. If we shove someone into this and blow it up, we damage them and or kill this guy. So I think we'll use Ileana's shove and her limbo portal. And that's going to hit the hunter? No, we're good. Okay. So we'll put this here. Like that.
So it begins.
And then in terms of her cards... Oh, you know what? I should have used this. Yeah, I will use this right now. The rest of the mission deals 61 damage, plus 61 damage to enemies knocked through a portal, generates 2 heroism. Okay, that's really strong, and we got it really early, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Now, she is going to straight up shove this dude into that. I'll do quite a bit of damage to him. The minion. Okay. Now, we've still got 2 card plays. This guy's got 50 health left. Tony could... No, that's only 40. That's not good enough. Got a minion over here that's going to attack the server. Let's see, what else? New plan, double your current heroism, draw a heroic card. This is +3. We've got 2 card plays. Chain 2, 1 for each in hand, and then gather. So she could gather some folks, maybe. I don't see a good use for it, though. I don't want that to get hit. Yeah, not a lot of environments left. We've got 2 slides and a thrower. So gather does 46 to everybody. Where could she put this? That gets the minion and hurts them. That hits 2. Can't get 4 at the moment. That would not kill him. I think we will take this opportunity here, maybe. 76, chain 2. So we can get 1. It should draw one of his cards, right? Yeah, let's do this.
Energy till we need it. This should help a little.
Okay, so that's 3. All right, so we got the combo. That does 190. +1 moves this turn. So I can take somebody out. Let's see. This guy is going to attack the server. Who's going to attack what? We don't know who she's going to attack. Attacking Iron Man, attacking the Hunter, attacking Illyana. How much health do you have? 115? So we can do this and get 2. If we KO him, we can get to that one. Yeah, not quite enough. 76. These mystics are probably pretty strong. 126 on you, or 190 on you, rather. Let's see. We should probably take somebody out. I can't get anywhere from here, right? Get to him. We could save the hero combo for next turn. This does 46 against 3. Uses 2. I don't know if we want to burn that much damage on one of these guys. We do have a redraw left. Let's redraw this. See what we get instead. Wild Strike, 130, gain 1 vulnerable. So only one person's targeting her, but if she uses that, she's going to take the hit. Maybe this is the right time to do that? If we're going to act, we should take someone off the board. So I think we're going to... We can throw that. I think we're going to use 3 and chain 2 on somebody. Let's see. Actually, how much does this cost? All right, that costs 2 and only does 40, so not good enough. I can't reach him. So we can't take this guy out. Yeah, this is a tough one. +1 moves this turn. This uses 4, though. Take the minion out with that no matter what. So we just don't have... I think maybe... No, I think we got to take someone off the board. I think we'll just use Wild Strike. This Mystic's targeting her. All right, I think we'll take this guy out since he's going to attack the server. Just chain 2 on him.
I don't do this for just anyone.
Okay. And then we'll take out the minion.
Very fancy.
Plenty of heroism for next turn. So we'll just take you out like this. I think we also got a move, right? No, we have items. What are our items? We've got a cure and heroism if we need them. All right. All right, let's end turn there.
We serve until the end.
Engaging target!
She didn't take any damage. Oh, she resisted the damage.
First you don't succeed, right?
Only gets a hit.
I will never move.
Mystic cursed her. She resisted whatever damage that was.
Arm Alpha reinforced.
Yikes! Reinforcements. Okay, we need to get cracking on the hacking. What is that? What the heck was that?
Terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego.
Okay. 20 heroic essence. So who just showed up? Just a couple of these idiots? All right, well, we can easily get rid of 2 of them from the Hunter. Just have her shove them into each other. All right. Do we have any area effects? Apply 2 marked and 2 vulnerable. Nearby being 2 marked. That could be really strong. Are we going to use that, though? Who do we use that on? If we put it on him, then marked, we get the... We don't really need... Let's redraw this. Okay. Select a single target. This hits all 4 of them. Let's do this. I don't know if he's going to mark himself. No, it's nearby enemies.
Getting it done any way we know how.
The target is clear.
Okay, they're marked. One of them is vulnerable.
I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage.
So Wild Strike on the vulnerable one. That does quite a lot of damage, but we want to get the kill. Environmental attacks. Increase damage, cost 1 less heroism. Combo. Move an enemy. Does this do 61 damage? Let's do this. Let's point this at this guy. Like that.
This will have
And then, oh wait, we don't have the move. I was gonna have her shove him through there. Ah, that was a mistake. We don't have a move left, so we can't shove. Okay. Trapdoor, move an enemy. Maybe we just do this. Move an enemy, and then where do we put them? Like, wherever we want them, I guess? Over near this thing, in case we need a little extra damage. Does he take 61 from this? $51, okay.
Fair enough.
Let's Wild Strike.
Your fate.
And then let's finish her off.
You might not make it back from this one.
Okay. There's one Mystic out of the way. Yeah, not my best play ever. That portal's gonna go to waste. I can still get damage shoving somebody through it, but I also forgot to hack the terminal. So we'll redraw this.
We will not fail.
You're mine.
They will kneel.
Ouch. Oh, this fight's not going well. I'm screwing it up. Server's in trouble.
They're
Man.
not willing to accept defeat.
Okay. All right.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
We had to do this first. Absolutely. Okay. Now, this, if she shoves someone, yeah, she can shove this guy through the portal. What happened to her portal? Oh, that's the wrong person. Okay.
Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
But not Nico, Magic. What does she have? Quick Soul Slash, knockback and quick. Yeah. All right. We'll get this guy. Should go through and hit him. Yep. Okay. Oh, I forgot that does 61 extra damage. It was a waste. Oh my god, I'm so flustered. I'm screwing this up. All right. Do we have any quick cards? Got a hero combo. 2 card plays left. Forceful knockback on a KO, gain 1 counter. Target has stun. We have no way to stun. 52. I think we will. Oh, we can't redraw that. What do we do? We've got 5. Oh, we have. We can gain heroism or heal. Tony needs the heal. Let's do that.
Hold still, and I will aid you.
Feel free to do that anytime.
Okay. We should get this guy. I don't know what the right way to do this is. We do have a move left, right? Can she shove him? No. She could kick this for 2. What else could she do? Hit the KO, hurts him. I don't think that's worth doing. That's too much. Hellhound is going to attack Iron Man. Chain 3. 1 for each. All right, so 61 plus 61. All right, well, let's get the KO. And then you get 2 KOs with that. All right. All right. Thinned out the field a little bit. We need another card. What happened to him? Oh, can interrogate. An enemy is available for interrogation. Some enemies can be interrogated when KO'd. Must happen quickly, but can gain powerful rewards. Okay. Well, we don't have the card we need to hack the terminal. What could we do? We could do 52 damage or forceful knockback. And who's left on the board? A Mystic. And this guy who's got the repair card. 4 turns, 4 turns. Should we do this? I don't even know. Got 2 card plays. Where can we knock you? We don't probably want to do that because it would hurt it. Let's see. She can do a shove. She can move and do a shove, right? No. Did we already do that this turn? Maybe. Well, we can move. We can move Ileana though and do a shove. Do her soul blast. So let's do that.
Go that she cannot find you.
Okay, that's something.
Love the effort. Fair enough.
What else do we have? 2 heroism, 3 heroism. Knockback would be forceful. 52 on one of these. Or we could interrogate. We're gonna have... We're already doing pretty crappy at this mission. I don't think we can afford to waste card plays on interrogation right now. So... Yeah, okay.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
I think I'll redraw one of these. Quick Blast. Redraw to add knockback. Redraw to add forceful. Sure. Okay.
For the mother!
Not the best fight, you guys. Getting away from me. This lady summoning stuff is a problem. God, those hit hard. You gotta take out that Mystic, too.
I have spotted enemy reinforcements.
Yikes. Now, do we get... How do we get another hack the server card?
I want to make him proud.
There we go. Okay. I think we have to play this right now. Okay. Now. Damage each enemy and restore 104 health to each enemy, each ally in an area. How big is this? Well, that's pretty good. Takes out 2 minions and a 1 guy and hurts the Mystic. Should we shove somebody in there if we can first? Let's think about that. Quick knockback. On KO, gain concealed. Quick knockback. So we're gonna do those 4. All right. Can we shove someone else in there? Maybe a Hellhound? I don't really see a way to do it. How would we... We'd have to get behind him and then shove him. He does have forceful knockback. So we could use his move to shove this guy in there, but then... 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not the play. All right, we'll use this. Oh, no, wait, where's the quick one? There we go. We'll use this on him. So this is a free play. A little bit of damage to the Hound.
I hope Hydra has good insurance.
Okay. Loot expired, yeah. No problem. And then we'll use Holy Burst.
They're tight.
Very nice. All right, so we've got a quick slash. We don't have full health. We probably want to take this person out. Let's use our combo for that.
Let's show him some team spirit.
She can't summon any more Hellhounds. Okay, I think we're back on track here.
Not great. Not terrible.
So we got 2 Hellhounds left and 1 machine. This thing's pretty low, 139. He's going to attack it for like 50 or 60, but if we get another card, we can finish next turn. We do have moves available. Let's shove this guy into something. No, can't do it. We already did that one. We can shove him into this, no problem. And then in terms of items, we can generate heroism if we need it, but I don't think we do. Okay. Corrupted.
We are not done yet.
Okay. If we don't get another hacking card, we gotta protect the device.
See, you brought some friends along.
Servers in critical condition.
I'm sure you can tell from there, but I'm seeing power fluctuations in Hydra's system. It's not going to last much longer at this rate. Credit where credit is due, Stark knows his technology.
So is that it? We're mission over? Okay.
Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait. We have what we came for. There is no reason to follow him.
Okay, let's see if we can do better with the second half of this fight.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Oh my. Okay, defeat the Dread Maiden to complete the mission. Dread maidens will gain counter each time they're damaged. Plan attacks carefully.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger? Look at the forehead on that thing.
I'm more concerned about the mace.
Oh, I was getting to that. But I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirits, but the Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
All right, so he's really low on health, and all these little doggies are targeting him. Okay. What quick cards do we have? Oh, this is nice. Move an enemy. Apply one vulnerable final. Quick slash. We're gonna do this.
Welcome assistance.
Okay. Now. Are we at full health right now? I can't even tell. Yeah, we are. So we're targeted? Okay. So this is going to do 80-something damage. It's the only quick card we have. Let's see. What do we have on the board? We've got slides and drops. Drops do more. That's a slide. Okay. So we'll start with a quick slash. This is kind of overkill at the moment, but can we knock you back into him? No. What about you? And we can knock you back. That's probably worth doing. A good amount of health, 80-something.
Your time has come. That will not distract me.
She gains counter. What else do we have? Vulnerable, final for her. Knockback. Trapdoor, moves an enemy. All right, let's apply vulnerable. Now I'm hoping that final is for the hunter and not for these two. It might not be. You know what? Let's do this. Let's move you. Have you shove that guy into that guy.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
And then let's do... I think we have to... No, that's a card play that I can't afford. What is this? Apply one vulnerable. All right, let's see how this works. Nice.
I know what my future holds.
She'll counter. 95 damage. Gosh. All right. So yeah, the hunter can't act again, but these two can. So this moves an enemy, generates heroism. I don't quite know what the best thing to do is here. She's got vulnerable on. So let's move her some way that we can like maybe drop this on her. If we move her there, we can use an environment attack. This will generate a heroism, right? Yeah, okay. Let's drop her right there. It is pushing her through a portal. Maybe she'll take even more? 120-ish? Yeah, 103. Okay.
I will not be defeated.
And then we'll have Tony drop this on her. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
120, very nice. It's getting pretty low. We do have 2 redraws. How much does she have left? 58. All right, we've got 2 redraws. Got a minion that we couldn't really deal with. We can gain heroism from an item. We can drop this on the minion. Seems like a waste. We have a move. We don't have a move. So our only chance, if we use the item, we can drop this on the minion. It's going to attack Iron Man, who's low on health, so we should probably do it.
That'll work. Precisely what I needed.
Why does that look like it's not hitting him? Oh, we can drop it on her. Oh, we can kill her. Let's do that instead. All right, she's downed. We've got redraws. Let's go ahead and get this. And, all right, end turn. Gosh. It hit really hard. We get reinforcements. Oh, she resisted the damage. That's really good. One more dude, and she's back up. That vulnerable was super good.
They have not lost focus yet.
All right, we got some more cards.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, maybe we'll just take a few swipes at her kneecaps.
Do we have quick cards? Forceful knockback. Free draw 2 cards we'll do right away.
This is a serious predicament.
All right. Probably need to use this, except we're going to hurt ourselves, so that's not great. Forceful knockback. Limbo portal. Limbo's grasp. Yeah, we'll use this again, I think. And then, is she immune to knockback? No, she's not. All right, so let's shove her into him, I guess, with our portal.
Best I can do for now.
And you can go through to him. How much did she take? Didn't quite see.
My fate is no different from yours.
She should have taken a chunk from that. Yeah, she did. Wow, that did almost 200 damage. Nice. This is another vulnerable on her. Maybe I should have used that first. Let's see, who's targeting who? You're targeting Ilyana, which is not great, but she's got the most health at the moment. I don't think we use Dark Heal, because that would put her pretty low. Well, it's only 35, but I don't think we can afford the card right now. Target has stun, there's no way to stun. We've got these two little pups to deal with. We can move and shove one of them, I think. Yeah, he can take care of one like this.
My lawyers tell me I'm not liable for any evil-related injuries.
Only got one card play left. Forceful knockback, Dark Heal, Fury, Merciless. I actually think we don't know who she's going to target. If she targets Tony, he'll go down. Whereas the Hunter... Vulnerable. Final. Merciless. I think we have to use this on Tony. Because what are we at? We're at 152. This will take us down to 120. He's at 95. He could get knocked out.
I am by your side.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Is there any way we can use environmentals? We could shove this. Yeah. Okay, well, he's going to do damage if we don't. So we'll, even though 2 heroism for 40 damage sucks, we're going to use this. Okay. So we'll start with Fury next turn, and then hopefully finish her. We want redraws. We've already redrawn that. We still have Wrath. Yeah, probably we redraw this. Nice. And this, because we're going to start with this, so she's not going to have cards anyway. Okay.
I As she commands.
Getting a little hot in here. Ouch, what was that?
Disappointed in your effort.
Area effect, so we both took 38. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, she summoned some minions, it looks like.
Some of them will join you on the other side.
Alright, we gotta finish her here.
I'm right here.
Lilith
Okay.
has made this Dread Maiden in her own twisted image.
Interesting interpretation. I would have guessed it was something out of Giger's sketchbooks.
We are going to take a counter from this, I think. No, she didn't have it yet this turn. Okay. So she's vulnerable. She's got 207 health. If we push her through a portal, she should take a bunch of damage. I don't know what these things are. They look nasty. Who do we want to target with? I want to send her through a portal with this, and we want to get a KO with it. So, one of these minions, I guess? Why is he saying he's going to die? Okay, I guess we just go after a minion here. What can we do by ourselves? We can shove... Tony can shove him into him, or... Let's see what else we could do. Are these both minions? Yeah. She can't really shove that direction. I don't think she can even act. So I guess we'll just go after one of these guys. Right. Oh gosh, she's wounded?
More dangerous than ever.
She's gonna take more damage when she does this. But I think we have to.
Ready?
Do like 100 damage to her.
Their standards for leadership are low.
Was that the best of them?
We got her.
I wasn't
Okay,
sure how you'd
I
fare
did 200.
against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
Okay, so those portal cards are really strong. I think it's stacked. I think we ended up adding like 130 damage to someone put through. Tutorial, the Damned, all soulless will refund a card play when they are KO'd. Sunless Beasts and Brutes will also draw cards when KO'd. That came a little late.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss.
Okay, yeah, that's about right. We did pretty well in the second half. The first half was... We spent a couple too many turns before we started hacking. But another win. Pretty happy with it. Okay. Well, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, we will finish up the night talking to Tony about, you know, his impulsivity problems. And then we'll continue on with the story. As always, appreciate all of you who are watching and hope you're enjoying the series. Let me know in the comments below if you have any thoughts on our roleplay, on the game itself, or anything else for that matter. Always love to get a little bit of chat going with people who are watching the series. But until next time, take care. Have a great day or evening or whatever you might be in the middle of, and we'll see you then.